village.
What do you want?
Information.
Whose side are you on?
That would be telling. We want information. Information. Information.
You won't get it.
By hook or by crook, we will.
Who are you?
The new number 2.
Who is number 1?
You are number 6.
I am not a number. I am a free man.
Training for the big break. Why not use the village gymnasium?
Perhaps I prefer privacy.
Now that could be taken as being antisocial.
Some setup.
Keeping it all to yourself, number 6?
Not at all the action of a public-minded citizen.
The committee wouldn't like that.
No, the committee certainly wouldn't.
You'll face the committee for this.
The council chamber have considered your case, number 93, and already there are signs of disharmony in your behavior. You appear to be a reasonable man, but there is plenty of evidence showing your unwillingness to work for the community. The court has a busy morning, and there are several cases waiting to be dealt with. Number 6 is seriously in need of help, and we want to do something for 42. She appears to be in a permanent state of depression, always in tears. It is your clear duty, number 93, to prove that you are once again a suitable member of our society. The only way for you now to regain the respect of your fellows is to publicly acknowledge your shortcomings. Go to the rostrum and confess. We will tell you what to say. They're right, of course.
They're right, of course.
Quite right.
Quite right.
I'm inadequate.
I'm inadequate.
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 Disharmonious.
Disharmonious.
I'm truly grateful.
I'm truly grateful.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me. Believe me. Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. Number 6, enter.
I take it you have completed the written questionnaire of confession?
Of course. Naturally.
Please do not be hostile to the committee. We are here to help you.
Do please sit down. Tell us about yourself.
I take it you've checked my file regarding hostility?
Your files are no concern of ours. Any information about you is with number 2.
Right.
It is the duty of this committee to deal with complaints.
Complaints?
Your complaints.
Well done. I have several.
You realize a serious charge has been leveled against you, particularly regarding your attitude to your fellow citizens. We deplore your spirit of disharmony.
That's a common complaint around here, isn't it?
I would counsel discretion, number 6.
You do appreciate that everything you say is being recorded.
And may be used as evidence against me.
This is a strictly impartial committee.
Number 6, you are not called before this committee to defend yourself.
All we ask is for your complete confession.
I'm sure you will cooperate, number 6. Gentlemen, it's time. I think we are all more than ready for a tea break. The group and medical reports will be considered in full at the resumed hearing of this committee.
They're right, of course. Of course, they're right. They're right. They're right. Quite right.
Quite right.
I'm inadequate. Inadequate. I'm inadequate. Disharmonious. But I'm grateful. Truly, truly grateful. Truly, truly grateful. Believe me. 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 Believe me.
Beautiful day, number 61. I might have guessed. Did you enjoy the show?
There is a saying, the slowest mule is nearest to the whip.
Yes. And another, he who digs a pit will one day lie in it. Or is number 2 above investigation?
Nobody is above investigation. And failure to cooperate makes one an outcast.
What? No more taxes? No more credit?
Believe me, it could be only a beginning.
You should know.
I hope that you do not think that I am a member of this committee.
Oh, no, of course not. Never.
I assure you, no matter what significance you may hold for me, to the village and its committee, you are merely citizen number 6, who has to be tolerated, and if necessary, shaped to fit.
Public enemy number 6.
If you insist. But public enemies cannot be tolerated indefinitely. Be careful. Do not defy this committee. If the hearings go against you, I am powerless to help you. Ah, my dear. Number 86 has had valuable experience with the committee.
Really, as a member?
I suffered the shame of being posted. Disharmonious.
How terrible for you.
The hearings were fair and just. I was at fault. Oh, but this is irrelevant. With your permission, sir, number 6 has a busy schedule. First, the social group, then the medical.
Of course. Do carry on.
Well, you no time for tea?
No, only your future.
First, your frivolous attitude towards the committee. Most dangerous. The hearings are televised. That is why your behavior is so important. You stand before the entire community. The social group is your one hope. Fortunately, I, too, have been attached to the group.
Most fortunate, yes.
Oh, please, you must try to cooperate.
I will.
Join in with the group spirit.
Naturally.
Only they can help you with the committee.
Naturally.
Come, we are already overdue.
Females.
No time for tea.
If that woman makes one mistake, we could lose number 6. Did you hear that? Lose him.
There can be no mitigation. We all have a social obligation to stand together.
I don't contest the validity of the complaint. My point is...
No exceptions! All right. You say you're a poet, but you were composing when you failed to hear number 10's greeting.
Neglect of social principle.
Poetry has a social value.
He's trying to divide us.
His intentions are obvious. To stop us from helping this unfortunate girl.
You're trying to undermine my rehabilitation. Disrupt my social progress.
Strange talk for a poet.
Reactionary!
Rebel!
Disharmonious.
Rebel! Reactionary!
Rebel!
Disharmonious!
Rebel!
Reactionary!
Just in time for your medical, number 6.
Of course. My medical. Splendid, let's go.
First rate, number 6. Line here suits you.
You finished?
No, just the patella reflexes. Excellent. Fit for any contingency.
Anything specific in mind?
My dear chap, how suspicious you are of us all. Be seeing you. Next. Relax, fellow, relax.
Are you his keeper?
So excited, all of you, rushing and shouting.
Have you ever been in there?
Not in there.
That's odd.
Not odd, please. Different, maybe.
Different?
I'm one of the lucky ones. The happy ones. I was unmutual.
The fellow analysis report submitted by the social group leaves us no choice. We are bound to classify you as unmutual.
We must warn you that if any further complaint is lodged against you, it will be necessary to propose you for the treatment known as instant social conversion.
Your attention, please. Here is an important announcement. Number 6 has been declared unmutual until further notice. Any unsocial incident involving number 6 should be reported immediately to the Appeals Subcommittee. Thank you for your attention.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
We represent the Appeals Subcommittee.
Quick off the mark. Number 42. Appeals Subcommittee already. You certainly get around.
Do not sneer at number 42. To volunteer for social work of this nature requires considerable moral courage.
Risk of infection from the untouchables.
Bitterness will not help you, number 6. You have brought your misfortunes on yourself.
Nevertheless, you ladies, I'm sure, out of the goodness of your hearts, will help me.
It is clearly premature to look for contrition in the poor creature.
Now let's see how our loner withstands real loneliness. And for his own sake, I hope it will not be for long. Did you hear that? For his own sake.
Your attention, please. Weather. The day will continue warm and sunny, but with the danger of sudden storms. A reminder.
Coffee, please.
Incidents regarding unmutuals should be reported to the Appeals Subcommittee. Thank you for your attention.
Unmutualism, number 6. More, you must now agree, than just a game.
They are socially conscious citizens and are provoked by the loathsome presence of an unmutual.
They are sheep.
Number 6.
Enough! He insists on rejecting our offer of help, so be it. There remains but one course open to us.
Yes.
I warned you. The community will not tolerate you indefinitely.
You need a scapegoat. Citizens, unite to denounce this menace in our presence.
A scapegoat? Is that what you think it is? Allow me to assure you that after conversion, you won't care what it is. You just won't care.
Ah, yes. The ordeal of social conversion.
You'll soon have lasting peace of mind and adjustment to the social system.
Drugs?
Would drugs be lasting? What would be lasting is isolation of the aggressive frontal lobes of the brain.
Your attention, please. Here is an announcement for all staff psychologists and psychiatrists. Those wishing to study the conversion of number 6 on the hospital's closed circuit television, please report immediately to the hospital common room. Thank you for your attention.
Splendid, number 6. Just in time for the procession.
We are using standard equipment. Unit containing quartz crystal is activated by a variable electromagnetic field from these high voltage condensers here. The crystal emits ultrasonic sound waves which are bounced off the parabolic reflector here. The focal point of the reflector can be seen here by use of light waves. I will now demonstrate the molecular turbulence at the focal point. The ultrasonic beam is capable of penetrating, whereas the light is not. Now, the prime concern is to locate the link point of the frontal lobes. To do this, we turn to a low voltage rating and, so to speak, feel our focal point in place. We have now located the medial aspect of the left motor area. 3 centimeters in, 1.5 centimeters up, 0.45 centimeters right, 0.023 centimeters down, 0.0015 up. Hold the horizontal. Precise. The ultrasonic beam is now focused on the exact link point of the frontal lobes. Lanolin barrier to minimize external cell breakdown and subsequent scar tissue. Relaxant to preclude muscular reaction. Now to step up the voltage until the ultrasonic bombardment causes permanent dislocation.
You went to sleep, number 6. Just at the most interesting point, you went to sleep. Yes. Now then, just remember, my boy, no exertion, no overexcitement. That's not for you anymore.
Don't worry, Doctor. I'll keep an eye on him myself.
This largely superfluous, but I should keep it on if I were you for a couple of days, just to remind you to take it easy, hmm? Now then, some of us have to get on, huh? Go home at your leisure, and by the way, congratulations, lucky fellow. Wonderful. Yes.
Welcome, number 6. Welcome home. The lamb returns to the fold, eh? That's right, my dear, the kettle. To make number 6 a nice soothing cup of tea. Celebration drink, eh? Yes, we can have our little chat later on. I'll be seeing you both.
You're tired. Lie down. Relax. Cold.
Rug. Bedroom. Rug.
Rug.
Rug! Wardrobe.
Rest well.
You seeing it?
Time for our talk, number 6.
A talk?
Ah, yes. Now that all your aggressive anxieties have been expunged, let us say forever, I know that you will feel free to speak.
Free.
Particularly about that little incident which has been causing you such absurd distress.
Yeah.
The trivia of your resignation. Yes, you resigned. Why? Why prematurely? Why did you resign?
It's difficult.
Try
Need time to
and...
think.
Oh, time. That was it, was it?
No, it wasn't
you
time.
You couldn't stand your job, so
No!
you had time to think.
No!
I'm asking you, not telling you!
Please don't be angry.
I'm not angry, my dear friend. That is just the way things seem to be to you.
Yes.
Because your new world is so quiet by contrast.
Is it?
For you, agitation is a thing of the past.
Is it?
Lay back and rest, lay back and rest. We can have our little chat later on. When you've had time to collect your thoughts.
strange, very strange.
What is?
Already he suspects.
The scar, at any rate, is genuine. He'll learn nothing from that.
No, but he suspects already. I gave him 8 grains of mitol. Suspicion, doubt, these are factors of aggression. The drug should preclude all such reactions.
He's still very confused.
Well, he's shocked, as I anticipated.
Well, he's seen what he thought was the operation. He should be convinced.
Well, there's certainly no reason for him to suspect that it never really occurred.
Therefore, he must feel that he has undergone the full personality change. How long before his next dose?
At least 4 hours.
Go to him now. Repeat the dose.
Now? But 16 grains of mitol is quite impossible.
Look. Already. Aggressions. Suspicions. We cannot afford to have a relapse.
Yes, but this drug...
The man's as strong as a bull. We must simply step up the injection.
Some impatience, impulsiveness. Would you like my dress?
More feminine than slacks. It's one thing, though. I cannot stand girls who don't know how to make a decent cup of tea. A lesson. Empty pot. Rinse out. Warm the pot, always. Rinse out. Now, 1 for me, 1 for thee, 1 for the pot, 1 for luck. Boiling water. Switch off. Let stand for 1 moment. Oh, pour the milk for me, would you please? Cup. Saucer. Spoon. Good. Oh, the sugar, please, and cover. Okay. Or should be just about nice.
All charmingly domestic. I think I'd like some tea.
All right. Sugar.
Excellent, my dear. Just leave him. Just leave him to me. Stupid woman! Number 86. Report to number 2 immediately. Do you hear that? Immediately. Number 86. Report to number 2 immediately. Repeat immediately. Stupid woman, she'll ruin everything. Well, why not? Let him go out. Feel free. He's safely drugged. If he has doubts, suspicions even, a little outside contact will soon reassure him.
Lovely day. You,
An unmutual?
Yes, but I was saved by social conversion.
Do you feel different?
You should know.
I should.
Who better? See you soon.
See you.
here again.
Not so full of himself now.
Not so much punch in him this time.
We have some unfinished business.
Remember number 6?
Or perhaps he doesn't feel up to it.
Too much of a social convert this time.
Planning a funeral?
I have to report
On plant life?
to number 2.
Do.
I want to make him happy.
Really?
I want to make him happy.
The ecstasy of illusion.
I'm higher.
Really?
I'm higher than number 2.
Are you?
I have to report.
Come on, then. Report.
She could ruin the whole thing.
Maybe she's watching over number 6.
Physically? Put out a general call for her.
Number 6 as well.
No, he's safe enough here for the time being. Just the girl.
Calling number 86. Number 86, report immediately to number 2.
I have to report.
Of course you do.
86, report to number 2.
I have to report.
Yes, but first, something I have to show. Very important. Number 2's orders. See?
Watch.
Yes. Watch. See? See the little green light? When I look at that, I always feel sleepy. Makes me want to sleep. Sleep. I am your superior. Here are my instructions. Listen carefully. Here's what I want you to do. I am going to count from 4 down to 1. And then you are going to make a full report on the social conversion of number 6. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everything went as planned, sir. We created the illusion of a full ultrasonic dislocation of the frontal lobes of the brain.
How was this done?
By using just sound. No ray, no focal point.
The patient lost consciousness?
The result of an intradermal injection of mitol I gave him.
I see. How was the illusion maintained?
The patient is being kept heavily tranquilized.
Well done, 86.
Thank you, sir. Was there anything further?
Yes? Here are your final instructions. Listen carefully. This is what I want you to do. When the village clock strikes 4.
He's safe, I tell you.
But if the drug wears off?
The drug is good for several hours yet. If we put out a search for him, it might revive his suspicions, ruin everything. Yes? Right. Out. My dear man, how kind of you to drop in.
I hope you might continue that little chat we were having.
Why, yes. Clearer in your mind now?
Oh, much clearer and happier. I want you to know that. Such peace of mind.
Of course, only to be expected.
And I resisted. To think I resisted for so long. Extraordinary, isn't it?
Understandable. A man of your training, but now you,
Oh, yes, everything's clear-cut now. It's quite simple.
Quite so. No more problems, eh? Now at last we can have our little chat.
Yes, I hope so. But there's... I feel that I ought to tell everyone.
Ah, you need only tell me. just me.
Oh, yes, of course, but there must be people who've got things, secrets that you want to know, and if I was to speak out publicly, I might...
Ah, yes, inspire the others to speak out also.
Yes, exactly.
What a good idea, number 6, highly commendable. And be assured that I shall record all this in my report.
Also,
yes?
I'd be able to thank everyone, the committee, the Ladies' Appeal, for their help, for bringing to me total social conversion.
Now, what could be more natural?
Your attention, please. Here is an exciting announcement. Following his successful social conversion, number 6 has expressed the touching desire to address you all in person. All of you who are not otherwise occupied should come immediately to the village square. Thank you for your attention.
There is a proverb that he who ploughs a straight furrow needs owe for nothing. Come, and just remember, no overexcitement, please.
Fellow citizens, you're cheering me. You're cheering me. That is a mistake. It is number 2 you should applaud. Until he brought about my social conversion, and believe me, it was him, and not your committee, until then, I was a rebel, an unmutual, senselessly resisting this, our fine community. To borrow one of number 2's sayings, the butcher with the sharpest knife has the warmest heart. Some of you have resisted in the past, have withheld knowledge, which was important to number 2. Now, thanks to social conversion, I want to tell you all something, and I trust that my example will inspire you all to tell.
Number 2 is unmutual. Unmutual. Social conversion for number 2. The unmutual.
Number 86 has a confession that number 2 is unmutual.
Unmutual.
Look at it! An unmutual who desires to deceive you all.
Unmutual.
Your welfare committee is the tool of those who wish to possess your minds.
Unmutual! 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 Unmutual!
You still have a choice.
Number 2
You
is
can still
unmutual.
salvage your right to be individuals, your
two
rights
is
to truth
unmutual.
and free thought. Reject this false world of number 2. Reject it now!
Thank you.